Hello.
Hello everyone.
So it's Friday morning,
Mm-hmm.
and I was thinking, why is it that this time is so hard for me to make the transition to raw food? Because in summer it was so easy, and I thought it was strange. I thought maybe it was motivation, but there was something that told me it was inside me, yes, because I had these cravings, these very strong desires for cooked food. And then I remembered that in summer, before I started the raw food diet with Shana, these 2 weeks, only raw food, I had a very long period of transition. So for a long time, I was eating a lot of raw food, although also a little bit of cooked food. And I think really for weeks and weeks it was like this till I made the decision with Shanna to really start a raw food diet, strictly raw food. And I think this was the problem, because now I came from Portugal, so I wanted to start to eat raw food immediately, and I didn't make the transition period. And so I think really that this was the reason. This was a problem. Some people, this depends on the persons, yes, but some people, I think they need a transition period for them to jump to a change. Yeah, the changes have to come slowly into my life.
Of course, the body has to adjust, and
Yes.
this takes time. Usually, it's very normal. And if you want to transition, it is you make it easier for yourself if you transition slowly, because your body really needs time to adjust to this new style of eating, and otherwise you will have bad cravings. Of course, you can handle them with sheer willpower, but this might be a little bit more difficult.
Yes, and I was confused. I really thought, what's wrong with me? Yes, I know that I want to go back to raw food, and my body wants to, and I just couldn't. Yes, I just couldn't. I always had these strong cravings, so now I know why. And so now it's Friday. We are in this raw food challenge, Natalia Rose challenge, since Monday. So I have been raw since Monday, and it is okay. So now it's okay. And I have realized, so little by little, because there was then a period of transition that I couldn't keep up with the raw food, and now I made the decision, I started, and it's okay. It's really fine. It's really much easier now. I would also like to tell you a little bit about how to start a raw food diet. I realized now, more than in summer, some little strategies that you can do to help you make the change. And one of the things is you should really get rid of all the processed food you have in your kitchen. This is extremely important, because when you come, from the gym and you are so hungry, or you come from work, these moments where you are really hungry and you just want to eat something fast and something that fills your stomach very easily. And yes, you will just open your fridge or your cupboard, and you go for the spaghetti, or for the pasta, or for the bread, because it's just easy and it's there and it's filling. So if you don't have it, if you get rid of all these things, you will go for what you have, which is the fruit and the vegetables, and make a salad or a smoothie. And so if you increase the level of difficulty for you to get the processed food, it's better. Because you will think twice. Yes, you will be home and you think, oh no, and now, okay, I'm craving something like that, but I don't want to go out into the street and to get something. And so, just use these strategies in the beginning, because then after it will be easy for you to just eat the raw food, so your body is used to it. But in the beginning, I think this helps.
Yeah, I agree on that too. Otherwise, there's always a temptation. It is always an option to eat something else than the raw food, because it's in front of your nose, actually.
Yes.
And yeah, this makes it more difficult. So be wise and get rid of these possibilities when you can.
Another strategy is fill your kitchen with variety of food. So variety of fruits and vegetables, and this is very important. This is very important because otherwise you will get bored, and you will, arrive home and you think, oh no, I don't want to eat again apples, or I don't want to eat again bananas. Now I really would like to have fresh coconut water or something different, yes, an orange. Or so it's good that you have a wide variety of products to choose from, and you don't have to have a lot of quantity from each, but it's good to have a variety. This is my experience. For me, I need variety.
Yes, it's true, especially in the beginning. Later it might be easier with less variety, but in the beginning, when you can choose from a huge palette of stuff, then you don't have time to think of cooked food because you have so much at your own place and think, what can I eat today? Maybe I take this or this, and it's better. I mean, it keeps your thoughts off the bad stuff.
Yes, you're right. Especially in the beginning. So these are my 2 cents about how to start the raw food diet. And one thing more is you have to make a decision. Yes. So if you want to make a change, you have to change things in your life. Otherwise, your life stays the same. So this is important for you to realize. There are many people who talk about, and I hear many people saying this, and I think you too. They say, oh, I want to change my life. Oh, I have to start to do this, and I want my life to
be
different. But they do nothing for it.
You really have to act.
If you do nothing, but you want to change, there will be no change. Yes, for something to change, you need to change. Otherwise, you are telling life that you want to keep the same. Yes, you want to be the same. So you have to make the decision. So if you really want to follow a healthier lifestyle, and we did other changes, because other changes come along with this kind of lifestyle. And really big changes, yes. For me,
it is a completely different lifestyle. You might think it's just eating, but very soon you will find out, well, eating touches many other areas in life too. I mean, it's more than just eating. You realize that many people are different-minded, that they think differently, and it's more difficult for you to cope with them. I mean, you have to find a way to get along with it somehow, and you will. I'm sure you can manage that, but things will change for you. Your point of view will change, I think. Yes,
exactly. Because we also change, isn't it? The way we look at things, it's changing. We don't want any longer the things that we wanted before. So it's good that you make a decision, and that if you want to change, then make this change. Yes, and don't think about, but it will be so hard, because I have to have variety of fruit, or because I have cravings, or I want to eat pasta. Do you know something? If you want to change, do it.
Go for it.
Just go for it.
There's always a way to deal with things.
And there will be a transition period. So there will be a period that it's more difficult. After that, I think it will be fine. You will see the big advantages of living a healthier lifestyle.
Exactly. So, and I wanted to tell you about my program, which I'm doing now, from Natalia Rose, as I already told you. The program says that you should have a green juice every morning, and I'm having this green juice every morning. I can tell you, I feel that it's really beneficial. I always put a few stalks of kale in it, a little bit, some leaves of lettuce, 1 lemon, and also a little bit of ginger, and some stevia as a sweetener. And this combination really doesn't sound so tasty, at least it didn't in my opinion, but I was surprised. You can really drink it. it really tastes a little bit like lemonade. If it wasn't for the color, you wouldn't realize what is in it so much. I mean, it's really more the taste of the lemon and the ginger which comes through, and that's of course a good thing, because if it would taste so too green, I wouldn't like drinking it, I think. But if it tastes good, it's easy to drink it, and somehow I really feel that it's working immediately, that all the micronutrients are creeping into my cells and help to get cleaner or to build up better tissue, or I don't know. I really have the feeling that this is very beneficial. And I think it also has to do with drinking them in the morning. It's the first meal I have in the day, and so my stomach is still empty from the night, and it can absorb the nutrients better, I think. Because if you've already eaten something else, your absorption rate isn't so big anymore. You will still absorb nutrients, but less than you would on an empty stomach. So I really recommend doing this on an empty stomach. And it feels really good. It's really a healthy feeling to have this juice every morning. And that's a good thing, of course. And what else I wanted to tell you about was my dinner options. They are really interesting in this program because you're allowed to have either fish or raw goat cheese or eggs in form of an omelette, or what else? Steamed vegetables. You are allowed to have all these things. Well, not mixed, but every night one of those things, and always with a salad at the side, a big salad. And the portions are really big, which makes it also very easy to do this program, because you don't have to be hungry. You can eat a lot, and that is very important. You just have to be careful with the combinations, but that's easy too. It sounds more difficult than it actually is, I think. And if you really can have every night something like fish or raw goat cheese or even an omelette, this makes things a lot easier. I think it's like the slow transition period we were talking about earlier.
Exactly.
For me, I think it's a slow transition period, because after the program, I would like to eat a 100% raw diet too. Well, this is always my main goal, and someday I will achieve it, hopefully. But for now, something like a transition period program works pretty good for me. And that's very nice.
It does sound like a transition.
Exactly. You have always a little bit cooked food, but you choose cooked food which is very quickly out of your body again. It is easy to digest, and this is very important. And it does not, I don't know.
It's not very heavily processed.
Exactly, it's not heavily processed. It's easy food.
Yes,
I mean,
it's not pizza or pasta.
It's just fish, simple fish, or with salad, or
vegetables with steam. That's okay.
It's a quick exit food, and that is very important. But still, it's cooked, and you feel you had something solid in your stomach, and this is a good feeling. And you're also allowed to have a chocolate bar for dessert, and this is allowed daily. I mean, wow, how much easier can it get? I mean, that's really great. And I have to tell you,
but bitter chocolate.
Bitter chocolate,
so
yes.
And biological bitter chocolate.
Biological bitter chocolate, and it's supposed to have a share of cocoa of 70% minimum. And but this is still chocolate. I mean, it's nice if you are allowed to have a piece of chocolate every now and then. And I use this option every day, I can tell you. I mean, I do not eat big amounts, only like a bar of chocolate. I don't know, I think it's like 2 ounces of chocolate, and that's fine. And this makes this program very doable, and I feel very good, although I'm still very tired at night and in the morning. But during the day, my energy level is way up, and that's a good feeling. I think during the night I'm busy with detoxing maybe, or digestion, because of the heavier dinner. And but it's okay. I feel that this program is working.
So it's a good program if you want to make a transition.
Yes, exactly.
It makes it easier, and actually it sounds yummy. Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is very yummy. I mean, the recipes are really good, and with chocolate, and it's.
I have to make something with chocolate, raw chocolate.
And that's possible too, of course.
Because I love chocolate. I need it. Yes.
Okay.
Okay then. Hope
See you
this was
the next
useful.
time.
Bye bye.